What's going on, guys? It's Greg from ECD, and today we have a review of the new Nike, the new Nike Lakota 2. So this one's a pretty cool one for me in this channel. If you've been following us for a long time, you know right out of college I used the Lakota for forever. So here's a couple examples of the ones that I used. We pulled them out of the vintage vault here. This was 2011, 2012. So these are ones I used for gameplay back then. So it's a head that I've always really loved. And I know that every time Nike teased a new head, everyone would always start speculating, like, is it the Lakota 2? I hope it is. And then it was always the Vapor 2 or something else was sort of a letdown. So now finally we are getting a Nike Lakota 2, and with good reason. This was one of the most popular heads for the last, ever since I started using it, it's been one of the most popular heads. And you see it all over the college fields, and it has good versatility. It was attack, midfielders, and pretty much every LSM on a Nike school was using this head. So it ended up being a really cool product and has been really successful for them. So I've got the Nike Lakota U here and then the Nike Lakota 2 so we can compare them directly. So the new head is going to be 89 bucks. Good price you see for a high-end head. The weight has gone up. So the U was 4.9 ounces, and the new one's going to be 5 ounces, even on the dot. So it gained a tenth of an ounce. Take that however you will. It's probably not something you guys are going to feel, but it is there. But you will notice that the new head, the 2, is definitely stiffer than the old one. So I don't know that we've gotten any stiffer for the weight, but gained a little weight and probably gained that same amount in stiffness, which is nice because I think they want it to be a versatile head like it's always been. Outside of that, a big change is in this top dimension. So like we've talked about in a couple of new reviews, the rules have changed. The minimum's down to 6, and this head is probably the closest we've seen to 6. So the way we measure is inside to inside, and it was just under 6 1/4. So this thing is really tight up at the top here. So it's a little tighter there, and the face shape is a little higher pinched. So if you look at them next to each other, you've just got a slightly new and improved face shape that's a little tighter. So that's a preference thing. If you're a guy that really loved this face shape, it is a little tighter, so it might not be for some of those people who liked the more open one. I'm personally a fan of the tighter face shape. Outside of that, you've got pretty much an identical design. I don't think they moved anything sidewall strut positioning wise, and as far as offset, bottom rail shape, this stuff is all identical, and the idea was to create a bottom rail shape that was great for a mid-high pocket, and that's what I've always used in this head, and I think they, why change that? That was working really, really well. It's got that push forward offset, kind of this design that makes you think you want to string a high pocket in it. So it's still great for that. Updated jewel in the throat, which is a nice look. This was sort of basic, so they got a little splash of silver in there, some new texture all over the head. So to summarize, almost identical design, new updated face shape, with just some new cosmetic stuff. They added what they're calling lace lock, which I was unable to determine online what even that was. I'm just going to assume that it's the new sidewall hole shape. I don't really see how this has any advantage. They're a little bigger, but I wouldn't say it's a technology by any stretch, so I thought that was a little bit phoned in. But it did string well. This head strung well, this one strung well. The face shape, the pocket design, we did vortex and did a little bit of a higher pocket, and it worked out really nice. Good whip, good power, good hold. So despite the lace lock not really being anything, still going to string a really, really solid pocket. So overall, it is a 2.0. It is slightly improved. Unfortunately for me, I think that there's very minimal improvements, and the price on this has dropped all the way to 70 bucks. So if I was going to go out there and buy a head, I'm not sure I would jump for the 2. I think I might just jump for the lower price U because they're going to perform almost identically, but it is a nicer looking head and some few improvements there. So if you feel like you want the tighter face, a little stiffer, the 2 might be for you. So let me know what you think down in the comments, how you liked it, if you've seen one in person, what you thought. If you've strung one, I'd love to hear what you guys think. Make sure to like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and have a great day.